Hi, Virgo. I hope you guys are doing well. Virgo, your guides pulled a fast one on me. They wanted me to divert completely away from the spread that I normally do. Your guides were very particular. They knew exactly the kind of spread they wanted me to do. They wanted me to use you versus them, and they wanted me to layer this reading a lot with oracle messages. So your guides have a lot of personal messages for you. Freedom is yours. And it's really important to have a higher perspective right now. If you have been released from any kind of a contract, see that sweet results do await you if you understand that freedom is yours and you claim your independence. Also open up to spending time with other people because it will help you get out of a victim mentality and move towards new endeavors where there's more confidence. It's going to be easy, but at the end of the day, from a higher perspective, what you're going through now is actually in your best interest. That's what the guides are telling me to tell you overall. From the Threads of Fate Oracle deck, which I am not called to use very often, and they wanted me to use it for you, the fates have spoken. Take a higher perspective at this time. Boundaries are very important, and shadow is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, speak truth is down here in reverse. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign. There is going to be a lack of clarity. There's not going to be a breakthrough that you might have hoped for. And the truth is not going to be spoken because there are people, someone's shadow traits are coming into play. Make sure they're not yours. Boundaries are important to be honored and respected. Someone might really have their walls up with you, but it's important for you to have good boundaries at this time and take a higher perspective. Take an overview effect of everything. You're probably feeling things are very situational right now, but look at the long-term impacts of what is happening in your life. It is for your benefit, I'm hearing, from the wisdom of, or no, this is the Colette Baron Reed Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. Be Spirit, sweet results await if you claim your independence, Cat Spirit. Freedom is yours. So I feel like what Spirit is saying to you right now, take a higher perspective. You have to have good boundaries. And if someone else has more boundaries with you than you thought they would have, it's because their shadow traits are coming out. You have to protect yourself from the shadows around you. If you take a higher perspective and claim your independence and realize with freedom comes so much more possibility, sweet results do await if you do that. They also I was like, okay, they wanted me to use one more oracle deck, just messages overall for you for the end of the month. Letting go is in reverse. Victim mentality is here, but then friends and colleagues to a creative endeavor. Have courage. Be grateful. Okay, be courageous right now, Virgo. It may be difficult for you to let go of something, but you do have to let go. I'm hearing you need to let go of a victim mentality because you have a lot of good connections around you, friends and colleagues. If you spend time with people and people that you trust and connect and network, it could lead to a creative endeavor for you, but it's going to take you courage to do it. Okay. So you will battle a bit with a victim mentality. Like, why the hell is this happening to me? You may kick the can down the road in that way at the end of the month. But if you let go and see that, I feel as though you guys have lost a connection of some kind with someone. It could be relationship, but it could be, there's a lot of pentacles on the table. So health, wealth, time, and money. You might have been relying on that connection for financial stability in some way, potentially, or just stability in general. But Spirit's saying, see the bigger picture. If you claim independence and see freedom, that freedom is now yours, it will lead you to new possibilities. You just have to work through the letting go and the victim mentality. Try to connect with people, friends and colleagues. It will lead you to something better if you're courageous. It's going to take courage to do this. So your overall energy right now, Virgo, from the Osho Tarot is Thunderbolt, which is the Tower, Aloneness, which is the Ten of Swords, but then the Creator, Ace of Wands to the Six of Wands, Success. Okay, so at the end of the month, you may feel all alone out of the blue because the Tower to the Ten of Swords is like, or the Nine of Swords is like a painful ending. Out of the blue, something's got you very anxious and shook. But it is also putting you in a scenario that I think almost forces you to be the creator of your own success. Everything is happening right now to get you to see that you are the creator of your own success. And I'm hearing you wouldn't have that opportunity had you stayed in some of the scenarios that you had been in, or a specific scenario. Okay, right now you get to create your success on the heels of something kind of that filled you with anxiety and shocked you, I think, which is tough. I'm like, oh, that's tough. That's tough for Virgos, because you guys take things to heart so deeply. You're very honest, you're very earnest, you're very contemplative. And you have this tendency when something bad happens or someone does you wrong, one of the first things with your beautiful, kind, nurturing hearts, you'll say, did I do this? Is this my fault? Probably not. And here's why. Because the person in your energy and focus right now, their overall cards are the dream, traveling, abundance, but then laziness. The Nine of Cups, projections is at the bottom of the deck. There has been projecting, but beyond delusion, there will be a new vision and possibilities. You need to see this. There have been projections, maybe from both of you. But I feel like you're going through a moment of disillusionment, especially with like the Tower and the Nine and like the Ten of Swords. It's like you're shocked and feel really alone. And I don't think you expected that from this person or this situation, but it will take you out of a moment of disillusionment and open you up to new visions where there are more possibilities. New visions to more possibilities for you. You're dealing with the person that has a dream. They have a dream and they may travel. They may want to travel. They may be a Cancerian or the Eight of Wands. They may send you messages about a dream that involves abundance, but the laziness cards is more like the Nine of Cups, where it's like passive income for them. They don't have to put in a lot of effort. So this person is making a dream come true, maybe where it's just rolling in for them and they don't have to put a lot of work in. And that's very counterintuitive to who you are as a person, because you're the hard workers of the zodiac. And I don't think you typically have a problem with that unless someone makes you feel like you're abandoned and all alone. And I was like, all right, well, tell me just a little bit more about this person. I have jealousy. I'm very jealous and I can barely stand it. They could be jealous of you. Conversely, with the projection card coming out, you could be jealous of where they are right now. Jealousy is a complex tertiary emotion, but it is a real emotion. So there's a jealousy between the two of you. Also playing games. This person may literally be a gamer. They may play games for work, or could have to do, I heard gaming. They were actually maybe like they did gaming. But they could just legit straight up be playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get attention. They are playing a game, but also they're focused on money. I'm currently focused on my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. I have let me go at the bottom of the deck and run away. Some of you want to run away. You want this person to let you go. Or they want you to let them go so they can run away. This person does play games sometimes. They might just be very good at the art of the deal. Okay, they might just be slick. They may have, well, you guys can be pretty slick because you're magicians. You might be dealing with like a Gemini or an Aries where they're good at playing games too. They're good at the art of the deal as well. They may be very good at cutting a good, sweet deal for themselves, but there is a jealousy. This person operates out of a place of jealousy, or there's been some jealousy between the two of you. And I'm like, ooh, Virgos do not like that. Like, y'all don't do that competition thing. There are other signs that do that. I won't name them out loud because they'll get mad at me, but you're not one of them. Let's just say that you're not one of them. Okay. So the way you're seeing yourself right now, it's like, all right, well, that's the energy overall. You're the Eight of Cups, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, some of you are really leaving something behind. It's been disappointing to you to leave it behind, but you've got to let something go. And with the Magician to the Queen of Wands, I see this as you guys claiming your own personal power. Like, yep, Somachandra, as a matter of fact, I do make this shit up as I go along. I am very resourceful. I can turn copper into gold. Oh, and I inspire people too. I think that as the Queen of Wands, seeing yourself this way, you do have a very strongly defined sense of self, and you're very magnetic and charming right now. Everybody wants to be around the Queen of Wands. She gets a lot of attention. She's an alpha. So either you're manifesting this Queen of Wands or you're a manifester at this time, and a powerful one. The Magician is a card I associate with Virgo. I mean, you're ruled by Mercury, so you're pretty slick and you're pretty quick, and people underestimate you all the time. But I'm like, yep, how about that? This earth sign can be a badass bitch when she wants to be, now can't she? I love it. I do think you feel confident at this time. I see that you can make dreams come true, and you're willing to put effort in. You're not doing nothing, that's for damn sure. And I feel this fire burning within you. But the way you're feeling right now, it could be the way you feel about this person or just in general. The Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands. Okay, I'm not going to go so far as to say that you feel unsupported or you feel like you don't fit in. Virgo's a loner. You guys just are. You need that time alone in the desert to do your solo spirit walk. There are friends and colleagues around you, or dating or whatever, and it's like, there is creative collaboration potential here, but I kind of feel like you're searching your soul about that, and you're starting to see like a lack of commonality. It's like, is this person my friend? Are these people my friend? I don't really know. Because you're coming out as the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, Virgo, especially for my feminines, it's time to see yourself as an alpha. It's time to see yourself as a wise person that can be incredibly inspiring to other people. As the Hermit, you have a lot of wisdom to offer and share, always. And I think you're kind of feeling like right now, like there are people around you that you feel support you, that you can creatively collaborate with and get support from and have fun with. But I also feel like you're starting to realize, I don't know if I've been in the right dating pool or if I've been associating with the right colleagues and friends. Like, are these people with me, or are they all like ankle bitey, backstabby, fighting each other? Like, the Five of Wands is about like the mud pit of life and just getting out there and working through differences and giving something a go. I think that's wearing you down a little bit, because the Hermit's like, all of you are giving me a headache. Like, you're all giving me a headache right now. You don't, maybe you feel like you don't 100% fit in, but it's not shaking your confidence. You're like, you know what? I can do this shit on my own. The Magician does work alone, and there's only one person on that card. You're okay with this. Your action at this time, though, end of the month looks like it'll be a struggle, but you haven't given up hope, and Spirit doesn't want you to. The Five of Pentacles, so that could be a lacking in a self-esteem, feeling left out in the cold, or quite literally feeling a financial squeeze or a burden. I mean, the Five of Pentacles definitely isn't sexy. It could be better, but it could be worse, right? So it's like, break even card. The Ten of Wands, I'm working my ass off. Some of you may take like a side hustle gig where you work outdoors. You guys are no strangers to hard work. I actually noticed that Virgos whistle while they work. Like you guys are usually like, you can pile all this shit on my back. I can take it. You have a sustainer archetype. So working really hard right now, it's not paying off a lot at the moment, but you have not given up hope, because the Star is happy, popular, motivated, and free. I feel like with the Star, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands, it's like, okay, maybe I'm not 100% finding my tribe. Maybe there's shit that I have to walk away from. Maybe things are difficult right now, but don't count me out of this race yet. I'm just getting warmed up. I feel like the Star of Aquarius is reminding you the magic is within you. Some of you are going through something difficult now because you're being led to a higher purpose or a higher calling. And anyone that has a higher purpose or a higher calling often feels like they don't quite fit in with everyone else because they have something different and better to share. And remember, Spirit said, freedom is yours. Claim your independence. There's shadowy, shady shit going on around you that you're not meant to be a part of anyways. If you suddenly feel alone in any way, shape, or form, it's opening you up to these new possibilities, Virgo. I'm hearing like it was like meant to happen. It's leading you to a freedom. And I was like, tell me just a little bit more about the Five of Pentacles. I know they're okay with the hard work of the Ten of Wands, and I know that the Star is lovely, a lovely feeling for you. that hope, that renewal, that rebirth of some kind, a need to change and grow and expand and rebel outside of something that isn't working. But this does bug me for you because you work too hard to feel this way. I don't like seeing Virgo feeling like this. And I have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. There you are. Virgo here, Virgo here. At the end of the month, you are going to have to weigh your odds and make some practical choices. Like, what do I do? If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. Do I have the budget for this? How does this make me feel emotionally? You are thinking about the future. With the Three of Wands and the Star, some of you may be thinking about moving, relocating, or just thinking about the future. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I think you feel like you aren't able to move quickly right now. Frankly, Virgos don't mind this slower energy. What you see is what you get. I work my ass off. Slow and steady wins the race. I am predictable, and I'm sure as hell dependable. Oh, and you can expect perfection out of my work too. Everyone says that you guys are slow out of the gate. At least what you do is usually like perfect because of that, because you don't race around and make these crazy impulsive decisions. I think you're contemplating your next move here and not sure if you can step outside of a comfort zone. I also can see here with the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, you will be working hard and you might not be doing as well as you want to do, and you might not feel as great as you want to feel. But I can see that you have not given up. You still have a lot of hope and you believe in yourself. And that's what's important. You believe in yourself. I'm also hearing that some of you might have been a hype girl or hype guy to another person, and you're not getting what you thought you would out of that arrangement. Don't hype up what's-her-face if you're not getting enough and you're doing all the work. Do not let anybody ride on your coattails right now, Virgo. Okay, because you're not taking any shortcuts, and you never do. You rarely do. You're the earth sign that's ruled by Mercury, that fast planet, yet you figured out how to channel the energy of Mercury into being highly productive and producing quality of work, and you don't take shortcuts. Frankly, I don't know how an earth sign ruled by Mercury does it, but you do. You do. Sometimes that holds you back a bit, but not at the expense of your dignity and the quality of your work. I keep hearing that you need to hear the quality of who you are, and your work will make you a star in the end. Okay, watch who you're aligning yourself with though, because I feel like with freedom is yours and claim your independence and sweet results await, it's like sweet results do await for you if you can learn to operate on your own. You're already a loner. This should not be too difficult for you, but I do know that you guys want support. So something's going on with this person over here. I mean, we can interpret these cards very negatively, like they live in a dream, they want to move quickly, they're all about the money, and they're lazy. Okay, worst case scenario, they might be. Best case scenario, this person's just figured out a different way to operate and move through life. But I think they're having some problems, and I think that they lack an accountability. I also think that they don't want to see how they don't want to acknowledge their own pain. And they also struggle to acknowledge any pain they might have caused you. Because this person's overall energy is the Hangman, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups. They could be a Pisces, but I also have Libra here and Aries. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy over here like yours as well. There's a feminine, two feminines over here. So this person, the coins are always falling out of his pocket. This person's in a situation that they may or may not have put themselves in, and they are uncomfortable. All they can do is hang here and wait. And as that happens to them, they're really wound up about something. They're anxious and worried. They also have a lot of regret, and they're sad. They might be praying things turn around for them and get better. They may have regret for the way something's gone down between the two of you, but that Five of Cups might not necessarily be about you. This is, oh shit, what have I done to myself? This is something this person's going through. And right underneath the Hangman, we have Justice. So I feel like you may have walked away from a friendship with this person or a creative collaboration, and it's left you feeling out in the cold. Okay, so this person is dealing with justice. When I get the Hangman and Justice, this may be something this person has done to themselves and now they have to face the consequences. I'm a Libra and I know what justice feels like to the majority of everybody else. It's like you can't expect things to be any different than they are based on the choices you've made up until now. And now you have to deal with that. And it is uncomfortable to deal with that black and white contract. But they have no choice with the Nine of Swords here. And they look awful sorry about something and regretful. Like they have anxiety, but you're too busy like thinking about the solutions and rolling up your sleeves and working hard and you haven't given up hope and you know who your friends and your enemies are. And this person, I think that this person might be used to things being easy for them. Okay, because justice is followed by the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, that could be you. If you were in any way, shape, or form, Virgo, giving this person any kind of a financial support or cushion, I feel like you might be holding back from them now and that they have to live with that. Like, oh, Virgo's tightening her purse strings. She's not giving me resources. And now I'm freaking out and anxious. This person in turn could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like you. They could be a business person as well. That could be you in their feelings, though, where it's like, now there's not a lot to give with the Four of Pentacles. He's got his little food tray of money, his resources, and he doesn't have a pentacle to spare. I think that this might be a person you've done business with. It could be a romantic partner or a friend or a family member as well. It's like, this pentacle is mine and I'm going to keep it. Okay. This person might not be used to having to do that, though. And here's why. Because here's their actions. Very different from yours. They're the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I have all the pentacles. I'm doing very well. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. I'm just going to this is a cycle that they will play out. To the Seven of Swords. I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that for Virgo one bit. It's like you're being left out in the cold over here, doing all the hard work, and they look like they're getting all the dividends. Now, because there is a contract of some kind here, it may be like legally in their favor in some way, Virgo, that they get more than you get, or that they're entitled to it legally. And I don't know that they want to do that. This may be you know what? This could be someone you're doing business with or like a family member or a friend that you're like renting a home with or something. And you're like, look, this isn't working out for me. I'm going to be independent. But now we have to settle up the rent or the business contract that we have. And you need to know that this person will keep quite a bit to themselves and act upon their own behalf. And their cycle is that they will kind of do that and slip away. They are a bit of a slick fox. I wanted to know what the Seven of Swords was, because that could be someone acting upon their own behalf and being slick and being lazy and lying and screwing you over. It might be that, but it might just be that they don't. I get the sense that this person doesn't want to be in a bad place with you. They just kind of are. Or they might be keeping some kind of a pain from you. Because when I clarified the Seven of Swords, I got the Eight of Swords. Someone doesn't want to see something. The Ten of Swords and the Fool. Okay. Virgo, if this person has hurt you, they lack an accountability about that. They really don't want to see that. They don't want to see that about themselves. They don't want to see that this has caused pain and that it's over. They struggle to see that after something difficult, they could have a better shot as well at something new. But because this I'm focused on money and jealousy and I'm playing games card came out, you just need to know that this person is focused on different things than you are. I think that you're willing to put in a little bit more hard work. I think this person does want to take a shortcut to abundance. That's not bad or wrong, but sometimes people are willing to play games and throw other people under the bus to get that. They will act upon their own behalf in the pentacle realm. And I kind of get the sense that something this person does is they don't want to experience any real pain, and they don't want to see the pain that they've maybe caused you or anyone else in their life. And I feel like you are being encouraged to seek independence from this person. They may also live somewhere that's really, really nice, and they're hoping that you don't feel left out in the cold. They may want to help you, but they can't because of the decisions they've made up until now. And this jealousy thing might just be something here or there, neither here nor there, about them that Spirit wants you to know. But your guides just want you to see who this person is at this point and decide whether or not you can really count on them. You want to support them. Are they supporting you? Because Spirit is saying you need to see this person's shadow side, and that maybe perhaps your own shadow side has come out because you've had a relationship of some kind with this person, or you're allowing them in your life. Take a higher perspective and respect the boundaries here that are up between the two of you, and create boundaries, because everything you're going through, if you're courageous, is going to lead to something really creative with other people that you have things in common with. Work through letting go of what you can. Address the victim mentality. It is going to be kind of stressful for a while. I do think you're going to get messages, something good news could come in for you. But everything that you've gone through is leading you to this place where you get to be the personal creator of your own success. Your guides want me to say one last thing to you. You need this person less than you think you do. Yeah, you need them less than you think you do. Hopefully that's what you guys needed to hear. I hope so. I'm here to help you guys. All right, Virgo, and I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Virgo. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.